It's Chaos Knights versus the Crusher Stampede of the Tyranids. What's up, nerds? We got another battle report for you. We got a little 1,000 point match play game just for funsies, and we got Ben with us.
What up, nerds? I'm back here at the Nerdadome, where metal meets living chitin. We're seeing who's coming out on top today.
Very nice. Yes, metal and living chitin. So Ben's brought his Chaos Knights, and I brought a little Crusher Stampede Tyranid list, and we're gonna play a little Pariah Nexus match play game. And it'll be pretty fun. So we got our deployment zone here. Crucible battle. We have the angled deployment zones. Objective markers here, 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 and one over there.
Yep.
We haven't done our mission, primary mission yet, or the mission rule, so we'll get to that in a second. But let's take a look at what armies we brought today, starting with Ben and his Chaos Knights.
Sporting 1,000 points of Chaos Knights, heading with my Warlord is going to be the Knight Lancer, the Ceratas, or how do you pronounce it? Ceratus? Ceratus Knight Lancer. He is going to have Diabolic Resistance as per one of my enhancements through the Iconoclast Fiefdom. That is going to give him a 6-up Feel No Pain and no modifiers to his movement stats, charge or movements. We also have one wardog carnivore, standard loadouts, or two of them, followed by a brigand right here, standard loadouts. These are all going to have the diabolical stubbers on them as well, and sporting two little 10-man units of cultists. Going to pick them off to give my bigger knights a little bit more power in the midfield.
Yeah, very nice. I like those cultists, by the way.
I couldn't have done them without some help. They turned out good, though. Gave me a lot of inspiration.
You did a good job. You did a good job. All right, let's take a look at the Tyranids Crusher Stampede list. This is 1,000 points Crusher Stampede, so just a reminder to everyone there. Tyranid monsters, if they're below starting strength, they get +1 to hit. And then if they are below half strength, they are +1 to wound. So they get tougher as they get weaker, ironically. But we have, leading up our force, a Hive Tyrant with wings. So we've got a heavy venom cannon. He's my Warlord. And then we have a, not one, but two. One Norn Emissary and one Norn Assimilator. And a Tyrannofex with the Rupture Cannon. And then we have a unit of Tyranid Warriors just filling out the rest of my points.
God, that Tyrannofex looks a lot smaller than the last time I saw it.
Really?
Nonetheless deadly, though.
Yes, very deadly. Yeah, he's got the big Rupture Cannon. Overall, I'm not super heavy on the anti-tank, but I needed at least something, because you got big knights and
for sure
whatnot. So
I'm excited to lock blades.
Yes.
And talons.
All right, we're going to figure out what mission we're playing, and then we're going to get right into deployment and then start with the first battle round. So we'll see you on the other side. All right, we are all deployed. Ben picked the defender. He deployed first. I picked the attacker. Well, I got the attacker. Our mission, we are playing Linchpin. So you get 3 points for every objective marker you control, unless you control your home objective, then markers you control are worth 5 points each. And we also have raised banners. So battle line units get to raise a banner on an objective marker they control at the end of the player's turn, scoring them 1 victory point for secondary missions. Ben's got nothing in reserves.
Nothing in reserves, no.
Deployed, yeah. So you got some cultists hanging out back here, screening out of the corner. You got your war dogs.
Carnivore, brigand, and then a carnivore over on the far side.
And your lancer right in the center.
Lancer right there in
ready
the center.
To charge up and cause some mayhem. Over here on the Tyranid side, we have the warriors holding out the home objective with the Tyrannofex hiding behind that rock, just getting ready to peep out and do some damage. And then we have the Norn Assimilator hiding behind this rock face here. So I can maybe go this way or that way. And then we have the Emissary bringing up the other flank. And then in reserves, I do have my Hive Tyrant, Winged Hive Tyrant. He's going to be deep striking later in the game. because he can, and I think that might be handy.
Especially since you don't have any battle line units, you can't raise banners.
Exactly.
So I think taking out my back objective or placing it strategically to get me off of one of no man's land will deny me a lot of points.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm a little nervous. Lancer is pretty scary after teaming up with Ben for Adepticon doubles tournament.
Hey, it's a bang or a bust.
Yeah.
Hopefully it bangs today.
Yeah, maybe it'll bust.
Maybe it'll bang and bust.
I'm nuts. All right, let's roll for that first turn.
I apologize, nerds. This is a family friendly, but
It's a tie.
This is always the way it goes, doesn't it?
It is, yes, always. Oh my
Whoa,
gosh!
all right,
what are
the third one. Here we go.
This happens so many times.
Ooh. Oh, wow. All right, one more. I think it's a record. Oh, God.
Looks like Chaos Knights are going first. All right, so the first battle round, we each get a command point. Ben, you have some secondaries to draw.
Secondaries drawing.
All right, I'm assuming you're doing the random objectives.
Yeah, doing random.
Yeah.
We don't do fixed.
That's the fun way to play.
That's right. All right, first one, it's going to be Secure No Man's Land, which
Okay.
is control one or more objectives in No Man's Land for 2, or control 2 or more for 5. And Overwhelming Force. This card is active. Each time an enemy unit that started its turn within range of an objective marker is destroyed, I get 3 victory points.
Any of those discard in the first round or no?
Oh, boy. Yeah, I think I'm discarding that one.
Oh.
It's Overwhelming Force.
Okay.
And we'll do Established Locus. On your shooting phase, one unit from your army, end of the turn, the unit is within... If this unit is within your opponent's deployment zone or 6 inches from the center of the battlefield, it is completed when I establish the locus within... Oh, sorry, 6 of this center of the battlefield. So either 2 points for the center one,
Yes.
4 points for yours.
Okay.
So I spent 1 command point for that one. Also, too, you have your Norn Assimilator and Norn Emissary.
Yes. Okay, so the Assimilator, I'm going to pick as a single target to be your Lancer.
Yeah.
So full rerolls to hit and wound for the Assimilator against your Lancer. My Emissary, I'm going to pick... oh, gosh. We'll pick this objective over here.
This one, number 5?
Yeah, that's going to be my... If I'm within range, I get OC 15 and a 5-up Feel No Pain.
That's good. And like you said, when are you ever going to play 2 of them again?
Exactly.
Splitting that, I think, is the appropriate action. So,
Yeah.
Seems good. All right, I'm going to movement.
All right, on to movement.
All right, round 1 with Chaos Knights. Wanted to consolidate up here to get this middle objective just to establish a locus and also secure no man's land. I was able to advance with my brigand. I got a 5 on that one, so pretty lucky. I moved him first in order to get in front, kind of block the Knight Lancer from being charged because I want him to be able to charge initially. Rolled a 5 there. Aura from the Knight Lancer gives any wardog within 6 inches of it ranged weapons assault, so I can shoot with my Malta or my Melta, so I'm happy about that. Just a natural movement with the carnivore up there to again raise banners as he is battle line and again secure that objective. Not knowing, giving Sam options with that Norn Emissary. Maybe take some pressure off the middle. Maybe he goes that way. Maybe he comes in. He's got a lot of stuff that he can do stuff with, especially with that Tyrannofex back there. I moved this carnivore right here so as to not get charged, hopefully, by the Norn Emissary right there. And I'm not going to be able to out OC him there because that was the objective that was taken. Cultists remaining back here, they want to hold this objective away from Sam's reserves as long as possible because I want to be able to score 5 points on no man land objectives as long as I can. I know it's not going to be forever, but we want to keep it there. Lastly, these cultists, I forgot, they have a 6-inch scout, so I was able to move them up 6 and then again advance them again to just give them a little bit of screening on a 5 advance roll right there. Not able to get totally in front, but hopefully maybe next turn, but also to be within 6 that just in case I want to sacrifice them for a Dark Pact, I can to give sustained hits or lethal hits sometime in the near future.
Dark Pact. What detachment are you playing again?
I'm playing the Iconoclast Fiefdom.
Iconoclast Fiefdom. That's the...
It's the one where the rule is I can make a Dark Pact and the damned unit, which are just the cultists, I roll a leadership test. If I pass, they take D3 wounds. If I fail, they take D3 plus 3, but then it gives the nearest knight keyword model, I believe, either sustained hits or lethal hits.
Cool. We'll have to double check
And then
that
also,
when it comes up.
Yeah, and then also some stratagems.
Yeah.
But
Very, very nice.
yeah, so that was movement.
All right.
Going to go into shooting. All right, going into shooting, I am going to be establishing locus with the Chaos Lancer right here on this objective for establish locus for 2 points right there. Not going to be doing anything with that carnivore over there. 36, can't see past that, doesn't ignore cover or anything, or it's not indirect. So he's just going to raise banners there for the 1 additional point. I will be doing my Melta and the chain cannon into the emissary, and I will be doing the Diabol's stubbers into the Norn Emissary as well.
Okay.
So that's going to be my shooting. We'll start with this carnivore right here. I got 3 shots, not within rapid fire range, looking for 3s. 3 go through. This is strength 5.
T11.
T11, looking for 6s. None. We'll do the same thing for the brigand now. So starting out with those Diabol's heavy stubbers. All right, looking for 2s here because of the brigand. 4 go through. This is T5, looking for 6s. 1 goes through, no AP.
No AP. I'm on a 2. Save it.
Gotcha. All right, then we'll do the Avenger. We'll do the Demon Breath Spear. This is going to be 2 attacks, looking for 2s to hit. 1 goes through.
You have nothing that lets you reroll ones? Or?
No.
All right.
And then T12, looking for a 3 here.
Yeah.
That goes through at AP minus 4.
AP 4. I do have a 4-up invuln.
Yep.
Which I will be using. Which I make with a 5.
Absolutely.
Whew.
8, 10,
Me sweating.
12. Yeah, the +2 battle skill is pretty good. All right. Then the last one is the Avenger Chain Cannon. It's going to be 12 attacks. Looking for 2s here. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And then this is going to be T6. So I'm not half, but I need 5s.
Yeah.
You got 1, 2, 3, 3.
Any AP?
AP 1.
AP 1. So saving on, well, with what's coming from him?
Yeah.
All right, so get cover. So saving on 2s.
Nice. All right, that's shooting. This first round 2, we'll just expedite it. I have no charges to declare. I will establish a locus for 2 points.
2 points.
And I control 2 or more objectives in no man's land for additional 5.
All right, so you score 7 points on
7
secondaries,
points.
and you raise a banner.
And
so
raise a
that's another
banner.
one. So that's
Great.
8 points for secondaries.
Now, is that cumulative every round?
This one can no longer be raised for you.
So I only get it the one time?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'll just flip it over.
Gotcha. Oh, and this one?
Yeah, you get that one too, because he's battle line, right?
For 2 additional points, so
2
9.
points. Yes, very good.
Good round 1.
Yeah. All right, Tyranids, round 1. Let's see what the hive mind dictates. Secure no man's land.
Oh, it's a good one.
Yes. So 2 for 1, 5 for 2. And containment. Oh, you manage the one more battlefield edges. Not within your deployment zone, select a different one. Oh, okay. Containment. That one kind of sucks.
You got 2 command points right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend
1.
I'm gonna spend 1 in ditch containment. It's not good for this list. So few model count.
Oh!
Established locus. Wow, it's like
dog.
it's like a mirror match.
We're playing the same game.
Okay, so we know what that one is. All right, so I'm gonna get into my movement phase, and we'll go from there. Movement is complete. Making a push for the center with the Norn Assimilator. And I moved up the Tyrannofex into shooting range with the Warriors along toe. And, of course, the Emissary claimed that objective that he said, that's mine.
Yeah.
No one's going to take it.
It always was yours.
Yes.
It always was.
So now...
Now, Sam's played Chaos Knights a lot. I should tell everybody, viewers at home, with the Iconoclast Fiefdom, with the cultists, I want to put the chaff in there. He remained outside at 9 on that, so I couldn't do Preserve Idols to get these guys in here to screen out a little bit better, because Sam does have an avenue on that charge. So I'm a little afraid right now, because he could potentially charge all 3 of those units.
Yes, I could. And funny, I wasn't actually trying to do that. That's my maximum movement I could do. I was trying to get as close as possible. I forgot about that little trick he had.
I figure you knew.
Maybe I subconsciously knew, you know. Yeah. So we're going to go into shooting next, and we will start with, the Tyrannofex.
Yeah, and he has still the heavy keyword?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got heavy. We're going to shoot the Stinger Salvos into your cultists.
Yeah.
And then we're going to shoot the Rupture Cannon into your Knight Lancer.
Gotcha.
All right, Stinger Salvos hitting on 3s. And it looks like we have 6 hits.
T3.
Strength 5 looking for 3s here. 4 saves, no AP.
No AP, 4 saves. All of them go through.
Okay.
Yeah, no cover there. So
4 cultists go down.
4 cultists dead.
And then the Rupture Cannon into your Knight Lancer, hitting on 3s. 1 hits, 1 misses. Strength 18, looking for 3 here. Wounds, AP 4.
It's going to be 4 up involved save.
Yes. And he makes it. He's fine.
Woo.
All right. Next up, we're going to do the Tyranid Warriors into your cultists. Just finish them off. Venom Cannon, D3 Blast. So 2 shots plus 1 because you're blast, because there's 6 models in there. So we're hitting on 4s here. No hits.
Woo.
And then we got 2 Death Spitters hitting on 4s. 3 hits. These are strength 5, looking for 3s here. 3 wounds, AP 1.
AP 1, you got him.
3 more cultists down. All right. Next up, we're going to do the Norn Assimilator. We're going to fire the Tox Injector Harpoon into your Knight Lancer.
Gotcha.
These are
T12.
2 shots. This is strength 12.
Gotcha.
Yeah, 2 shots hitting on 2s. Both hit. Strength 12, looking for 4s here. 1 wound, AP 3.
AP 3, looking for my 4 up save. Save.
You make it. Now, I just wanted to see. Yes, all you have to do is hit you. Now, your Lancer is harpooned, which means I got to add 2 to my charge roll.
Oh,
for
nice.
that unit. So, come in handy later. And then lastly, the Norn Emissary is going to fire the Neuralance Psychic Tendril into your carnivore there. It's going to be 2 shots hitting on 2s.
Nice.
Both hit. This is Melta, but I'm out of Melta range. Strength 12 to T10.
T10.
T10, so winning on 3s here. 2 wounds, AP 3.
AP 3, looking for the 5 up save here.
Oh my gosh.
The Knights want to live.
The dark gods are with your Knights today. Holy cow. All right, well, that's my shooting phase. We're going to go in charge phase. The Norn Emissary, or Assimilator.
Assimilator.
He's going to charge, I guess, all 3 of those units.
Yeah.
Aiming for the Lancer, though.
And you get +2?
+2. So what is it? Like a 10 normally?
Yeah, 9, so you need a 7.
Need a 7. Make it with a 7.
Absolutely. Let's get your little chitin button in there.
Yeah.
I'll make some room for you.
Yeah, move that lance. This might be a mistake. I don't know if this is going to be effective or not, but
you might be able to output 25 wounds.
Yeesh. Spending 1 command point is called Massive Impact. It's essentially tank shock.
Yeah.
I roll 6d6 for each 4+. It's a mortal wound, and we're aiming for the Lancer. Of course.
Yeah.
2 mortal wounds.
2 mortal wounds, 6 ups.
Shrug 1.
Shrug 1. 1 goes through. He's on at 24.
All right. All right. So then we got 6 monstrous Scything Talons hitting on 2s.
Now again, you're re-rolling
everything.
You're re-rolling everything. Gotcha, yeah.
Going into your Lancer. Yeah. Okay, we have 5 hits here, and this is going to be Strength 9, T12.
T12.
So looking for 5s. All right, well, let's try these again. Just 2. These are AP2.
AP2, going on the 4 up. Full save.
And then I have 4 Tox Injector Harpoon attacks as extra attacks. Hitting on... Whoa, not that. There we go. 4 hits. These are Strength 12, looking for 4s here. with the full rerolls. Oh, if only I had devastating wounds.
Right.
AP3.
AP3, 4 ups. Yeah.
2 go through.
2 go through.
All right, these are going to be D6 plus 1.
Yep.
First one, 4 damage. Second one, 4 damage. So a total of 8.
It's going to be 8, 6 up, deal no pans. 7.
7. So you down to
24 down to 17.
17. Okay, doing some work. I don't know if I'm going to survive this hit back.
In the wise words of people who play this game a lot more than me, we go for the strike.
Always go for the strike. Don't sweep, especially against something that big. Never
For sure,
sweep.
for sure.
Yeah.
So we got 5 attacks. Looking for 2s here to hit. 4 go through.
Okay.
And strength 20.
T12, 11.
Look for 3s.
Yeah, you're not double.
Not double yet.
Oh.
That is 3 going through at AP minus 3.
Okay, AP3, I have a 2-up save, saving on a 5. 1, I save. 2 go through.
This is 8 damage each.
8 damage each. Do I explode?
Oh,
Yeah,
this would be a good explosion. You
it
get 3 units.
Oh my gosh. No, I do not.
Ah.
Okay, well, we know what happens when a Norn Assimilator charges a Knight Lancer head on.
I'm so sorry.
It's not pretty, folks. It's not pretty.
Hey, if you guys see this model, though, it's beautiful.
Oh, man. Okay, that hurt. I had a feeling that was going to happen, but I wanted to see what would happen. And
Absolutely.
I'm sure
And you still
did
got
at
one
home.
more.
I got one more.
You
but,
got heavy artillery back here.
and a Hive Tyrant in reserves. Yikes. Okay, well, that's the end of my turn. Did I score anything?
Did you establish a locus?
No.
But you do have 1 in no man's land.
Yes.
So you did secure it for
1 in No Man's Land for 2.
2.
And I'm going to ditch Locust for a command point.
Yeah.
At the end of the first battle round, the score is 9-2. Ben's winning.
All right, command phase, going up to 2 command points. I do have a unit that does need to try to get some morale into them.
These cultists.
These cultists are
Probably 7.
probably 7. I'm just going to
Or
quick
6?
look it up and roll the dice. 6.
Ooh,
I think
matters.
they're battle shocked. Yeah, they're battle shocked. Other than that, nothing else to do except for draw my secondaries,
Yeah.
which I get. Recover assets when drawn if there are fewer than 2 units on the battlefield, which there are not. In my shooting phase, 2 or more units from your army, if each of those units is wholly within a different one of the following areas, your deployment zone, no man's land, or your opponent's deployment zone, at the end of the opponent's next turn, or at the end of the battle, whichever comes first, if either 2 or 3 of those units are on the battlefield, I get 3 victory points if I have 2 sections, 6 victory points if I have all 3.
Yeah. So I can stop you if I kill them.
Absolutely. And then I also have Defend Stronghold. If drawn the first battle round or on the second, when at the end of your opponent's turn, at the end of the battle, I control 1 or more objectives in my deployment zone. Oh yeah, scoring.
You have your home objective.
Home objective, and
So that's worth 3?
the home objective doesn't count for anything,
Oh.
but it gives benefit. I get 10 points on no man's land, I believe.
No, it is worth 3.
Oh, it's worth 3?
And then these are 5.
Perfect.
So 5, 10, 13 on
13.
primaries. All right, go in the movement phase.
End of movement. So my idea was, since I have Defend Stronghold, I wanted to secure that for 3 points, but then I kind of thought about it. Advancing with my Wardog, beautiful 6, moving 20, not quite enough to deny Sam any deep strike coverage. I'm hoping that these cultists survive long enough. I put him strategically so he can't come back here. His main route is going to be right here. I rolled for it anyways. Don't want to give up the 5 points on primary, so I stuck him right there. He's not going to be doing anything else anyways, so my battle line unit over there, it's all good. The brigand right here wanted to remain 3 away from the objective marker, also shooting down here because I have no confidence that these guys are going to be able to take out this Norn Emissary, but they got to give them a fight. I got to try to kill this thing. Knight Lancer, clear avenue. I'm deciding to advance with it, to use that once per battle ability to charge in the same turn I advanced. So he is up there. Moving these cultists up here. I had to read the rules, but I'm thinking about making a Dark Pact. I don't know if I can do it if they are battle shocked. It's not a stratagem, but I'm going to look it up, and we'll get back to you.
Are you done with moving?
I am done with movement, yes.
I'm going to spend a command point for rapid ingress.
Absolutely. Beautiful.
We're going to drop in my Hive Tyrant right there.
Yeah. Anyways, we're going to go into shooting. Starting with the carnivore right here, just the Diabolus, or the Diabolus Heavy Stubbers into there. We're going to do the Diabolus Heavy Stubbers into here, the Melta. Why do I keep calling them Malta?
Malta.
The Melta, as well as the Avenger Chain Cannon. Nothing over there. The Lance does have the Assault keyword, so I will be putting that into the Warriors right here.
Oh.
It also has Sustain Hit 1, so believe I'm going to be holding off on my Dark Sacrifice for melee.
Okay.
So let's start right here. This is in rapid fire range, so this is going to be 6, looking for 3s here to hit. Looks like 5 go through. This is going to be strength 5, looking for 6s. 1 goes through, no AP.
Save it.
Nice. We'll go over to the brigand now. We'll just do the same profile. See here. It is within 18, so that's going to be 6 attacks. Looking for 2s on the brigand profile. 4 go through. It's going to be 5, looking for 6s. 1 goes through, no AP.
Failed.
Ooh, 1 damage.
Okay. Down to 15.
We'll do the Demon Breast Spear. You're not within 12. Ooh.
Yeah, I am.
You are within 12 for Melta 4. 2s looking for, or 2 dice looking for 2s. Both go through. This is strength 12 looking for 3s. Both go through at AP -4.
All right, 4 up and Vuln. Come on, yes!
Nice. And then we got 12 on the Avenger Chain Cannon. Looking for 2s.
Avenger Chain Cannon.
Those all go through.
Yeah.
6 on 11, looking for 5s. Boop.
I see 2.
2, 1, 2. Yep, 2.
AP?
-1.
All right, -1, save it on 3. 1 goes through.
Just 1 damage.
All right, so we're down to 14.
And then into the Tyranid Warriors, we have the Ceratus Shock Lance. Assault, sustained hits 2, 6 attacks. Looking for 3s here. Take those out, add 1 for the sustained, add 2 for sustained 2.
Is it 2 hit?
2 does not hit, thank you. So we have 5 altogether. This is going to be strength 6.
T5.
T5 looking for 3s.
Ooh. Holy cow.
1 goes through, no AP.
Save it on a 4. Okay.
2 damage.
Okay, 1's that 1 wound.
Nice.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Big whiff.
Big whiff. It stinks too.
Ooh. All right, I believe that's it for shooting.
Holy cow.
We are going to go into charge.
All right, charge phase.
Charge phase. The carnivore will go into the Norn Emissary.
Okay.
I can re-roll. Charge roll. No need. We're going to put it kind of on the side right here. The Knight Lancer is going to charge both units, the Tyrannofex and the Warriors.
Okay.
No reroll here unless I want to spend a command point. 6.
That should be good. I'll just, yeah.
Thank you. And that is going to be it for charges.
Okay.
I'm going to choose to fight here first.
Okay.
With the carnivore, I will be using the Slaughter Claw. This is going to be 6 attacks, looking for 2s to hit, strength 12, AP -3. Oof. So you'll be using your 4 up if I even hit. We're looking for 2s here. Ooh, 3 1s.
Redemption dice, you were saying.
Yeah, right? They only work on saves, I suppose.
Yeah.
All right, T12, looking for 3s here.
2.
2 go through at AP -3.
All right, these are 4s. Saved 1, failed 1.
It's going to be D6 plus 2.
Okay.
D6 plus 2. 6 damage.
Oh, that's right. I also have a feel no pain because I am within range of this objective marker.
Yep, right.
So I'll roll the other 2 that I missed on 5 up. I shrug the 2 that I took. So he's 16 minus the 6 that I just took, so I'm down to 10.
Down to 10?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Wow.
All right. I do have the Lance key. Any interrupts? No, you only got 1. So I'm going to be adding...
I will be spending 1 command point.
Of course.
For Savage Roar. Rah! The Tyrannofex is going to roar out.
Yeah.
You are going to be -1 to hit if you target the Tyrannofex.
If I target the Tyrannofex.
Also, take a battle shock test.
Take a battle shock test, he says.
Yes.
Leadership 6. Ooh, I'm battle shocked.
You're going to be -1 to wound.
-1 to
As
wound,
well.
too? Oh, my.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
The Knight Lancer is quaking in his boots as
Indeed.
the Tyrannofex lets out a massive belchy roar.
Sorry, do you mind if I do the tank shock? The free tank shock?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I mean, I mind, but it's what you can do, right?
This is going to go on the Warriors.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
This is 12?
Yeah, 12.
3, 6, 9, 12.
For 5s
Looking
and
for
6s.
5s, yeah.
Yikes.
Whoa, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or 3, 4, and then 5. So
Down to
2
2.
left on that guy.
All right, and then, yeah, I'm going to be targeting the Tyrannofex. With the strike profile, I'm -1 to hit and -1 to wound.
That's right.
Okay, so I'm going to be looking for 3s here. 3 6s, and I am strength 20.
To my toughness 12.
12 is 12, so I'd be hitting on a 3, now on a 4.
Yep.
1 goes through at AP -3.
-3. What's the damage on this?
8 damage.
Okay. Saving on a 5.
Nice.
Saved it.
Nice.
All right, we're going to fight back. We'll do the Tyrannofex right here. Just get that out of the way. Hitting on 3s. And strength 8, looking for 5s here. 1, no AP.
3 up. Yeah.
You're good. Norn Emissary. Melee weapons. We have 6 monstrous scything talon attacks. Hitting on 2s. And then we have strength 9, looking for 5s here. 2. AP 2.
2 AP 2. This is going to be 5 up. 1 goes through.
3 damage.
3 damage.
And then we have
down to
the monstrous rending claws. Extra attacks. 4 attacks, hitting on 2s. Strength 7, looking for 5s here. That wounds AP 2.
AP 2, 5 up. Save.
Good. All right. That is my fight backs.
And that is end of my fights. For Defend Stronghold is still in effect until the end of your turn, and I did not recover assets. I'm going to be discarding that for a command point.
All right. Sorry. Now we're going to go into...
Oh, I'm not. No, I'm sorry. I'm not going to be.
Oh.
Because I am within... I'm not wholly within your deployment zone, I don't believe. But I am
you
within...
are, actually.
I am?
Yeah.
Okay, then
Yeah,
I'm
'cause it's
keeping
like
it.
this line to the corner.
I got
you're in.
I got all 3 sections, so if I can hold them, I'm praying right here, but
Yeah,
I
we'll
get 2
see.
points out of it.
All right. So we're going to go into Tyranids, turn 2. All right, Tyranids, turn 2. I have Secure No Man's Land. I draw behind enemy lines. Okay, that's doable.
Yeah,
Very doable.
that's part of your primary objective.
Kind of, yeah. I get a command point. So there's that.
Going up to 3.
We have a battle shock test on the Tyranid Warrior. He's good.
Nice.
Oh, I keep forgetting. I'm in my own synapse range, so I'm +1 to wound in melee.
that will, I'm sure help you a lot.
I'm sure it will. I keep forgetting they changed how Synapse works in like the last data slate update end of last year.
You're always talking about that perfect game.
Yeah, one day, folks, one day. All right, we're gonna go in the movement phase. Let's see what I can do here. All right, movement phase is done. I actually screwed up something in my command phase. Secure No Man's Land. I already scored that, so I forgot to discard that. So I drew Extend Battle Lines. So I have to hold my deployment zone and one in No Man's Land. So that's really good. And I have Behind Enemy Lines, which is also good. So I'm going to be scoring some secondaries on this.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Nice.
Both of these at the end of my turn.
Yeah.
Guaranteed. So, and I didn't fall back over here, and I didn't fall back over there. So we're going to go into shooting.
Shooting him.
I did move my Hive Tyrant up on this point.
I only got one cultist in range, OC3 to OC1, so Sam controls it now.
Yeah. We're going to shoot the Hive Tyrant's Heavy Venom Cannon into this Brigand. All right, D3 shots. 2 shots.
Nice.
Hitting on 2s. Both hit. Strength 9, looking for 5s here. 1 wound, AP 2.
AP 2 is going to be 5 up. No.
Take 3.
3, down to 9.
Down to 9. The Norn Emissary is going to do a Neurolance again. This is in Melta range this time. On your Brigand. Wardog.
Carnivore?
Yes. Going to be a -1 to hit because the big guns never tire. Hitting on 3s.
Nice.
Strength 12, looking for 3s here.
Yep. Ooh!
That hurts.
Bet you would have wished you would have taken the other ability of Singularity, whatever, target, just to kill that wardog.
It would be nice. That was a disappointing whiff.
I'm sure you'll make up for it on the fight phase.
Yeah. This lone Tyranid Warrior is going to shoot into those cultists.
Yeah.
2 hits. And 2 wounds. AP1.
AP1, yeah. Blink, blink.
And then lastly, we have the Tyrannofex. We're going to shoot the Stinger salvos into the Lancer and the Rupture Cannon into the Lancer.
Yeah.
Stinger salvos hitting on 5s because of -1 because of big guns never tire. No, hitting on 4s. Okay. So 3 hits. Strength 5, looking for 6s here. Nothing there. Rupture Cannon, hitting on 4s.
Rupture Cannon doesn't have blast?
Does not have blast.
Nice!
1 hit. Strength 18. That'll wound.
That'll wound.
AP 4.
Looking for 4 up here. I am going to spend a command point to reroll that for 2.
Ew.
Got to spend them. Goes. Good. It's all good.
Goes through?
No.
Oh, you saved
4.
it.
4 up. Yep.
Yeah. All right. Man. All right. We're going to go into the charge phase next.
Yeah.
All right. Winged Hive Tyrant is going to charge your cultists.
Mm-hmm.
What do I need? Like a 2?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. We'll go there. I'm going to use his ability to reduce the cost of stratagem by 1 for its the Crusher Stampede semi-tank shock.
Yeah. Looking for 4s here?
Yes. 3 go through.
3 go through.
So 3 cultists will drop instantly as he swoops in. And now his
Born to Die.
Tyrant Talons are going to try to finish up as much as he can. Hitting on 2s here. All right, we got 4 hits. Strength 7, looking for 2s. Yeah. 4 hits. AP2, 2 damage each.
Yeah. How many? 4?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. Your activation is next.
Activation, we'll do the carnivore over here.
Okay.
Carnivore, blah, blah, blah. We're going to do, again, the Slaughter Claw. Am I any minuses? I need auras here?
No.
Okay. It's going to be 6 attacks, looking for 2s to hit. I'll hit. This is strength 12, looking for 3s. 4 go through, AP -3.
-3, saving on 4s.
Nice.
Oh. We'll fight back with the. Well, we'll do the Tyrannofex. And the Tyranid Warrior is a Synapse creature in this edition still. So I'm gonna be +1 to hit in melee. So we got 4 attacks with the powerful wind, or +1 to wound in melee. 4 attacks with the powerful limbs on your Lancer, hitting on 3s. Wow, just 1 hit. Strength 8, looking for
4 or
4.
5.
5 down to 4. Wounds.
AP
0.
3 up. Ooh, go through.
Oh, takes 2.
Takes 2.
Yeah.
6 up, feel no pain. You'll take the 2.
All right, down to 15. And then I'm gonna do the roar
Yeah.
stratagem. So you can -1 to hit, and then take a battle shock test.
Yep. It's good.
You're not -1 to wound, but you're still -1 to hit.
-1 to hit. So we'll do the strike profile on the lance. Did not charge, so I don't get the benefit. Looking for 3s here, because -1 to hit. 4 go through. Strength 20. Looking for 3s. That is 4 at AP -3.
-3. All right. These are flat 6 damage.
These are flat 8 damage.
Flat 8 damage. Okay.
A good save.
-3, you said?
It's -3. Does a 5 not go?
No, a 5 does.
Yeah. Good save.
Holy cow. I haven't had to use his ability to reduce damage to 0 yet to see.
Whoa.
Wow. This is wild.
We're locked.
This is crazy. All right. Well, the Norn Emissary is going to fight back over there.
Yep.
We got our Scything Talons hitting on 2s. All hit.
Nice.
Strength 9 to T12.
T10.
T10, wounding on 5s, but I'm in my own Synapse aura.
So +1 hit.
4s. 3 go through, AP 2.
This is 5 up. 1 goes through.
3 damage.
3 damage is going to take it down to 3.
And then we have the monstrous Rending Claws extra attacks hitting on 2s. 1 fails. And strength 7. 2 will go through.
Nice.
AP 2.
AP 2, 5 up. 1 goes through.
2 damage.
2 damage down to 1.
Oh, he's not dead yet.
Ooh, he wants to hang on. He wants to hang on. Cultists.
Yeah, the cultists.
Come on, baby. All right. How many I got there? I got
3.
3. We're just going to consolidate in. This is going to be 6 attacks, 2 each. Looking for 4s here. 3, and this is strength 3.
He's only toughness 9, so.
9, so look for 6s. None.
None. All right. Well, that was exciting.
Good saves.
Yeah, holy cow, good saves. So at the end of my turn, I'm going to score Extend Battle Lines for
And behind
5.
enemy lines.
And behind enemy lines for 3. So 5, 6, 8.
8. And you deny me Defend Stronghold.
That's good.
And I only get 3 points for recover assets.
At the end of Battle Round 2, the score is 25 to 18. Ben is still winning, but I'm catching up on Battle Round 3.
Command phase, clocking up to 3 command points.
Yes.
I have battle shock tests on the carnivore and the cultist, as well as these cultists. So going down the line, carnivore right here. 8 is going to pass on 7 right here. 7 as well.
No
Still
way.
battle shocked. Still battle shocked. These cultists right here on a 7. Battle shocked.
Wow.
All right. We're holding in there. You know, we're demoralized across the battlefield. The humans, I should say.
Yeah. So now you only score 6.
Correct. I don't hold my home
primaries.
objective anymore. Primary is going to be 6.
Awesome.
Secondaries are bring it down.
Oh,
this
how
is
fitting.
the turn to do it.
Yes.
All right, and sabotage. Cool.
Listen, all y'all, it's a sabotage.
All right.
Get it going. The movement.
Movement.
Come back when he's all done.
Decided to fall back with the carnivore here to allow some shooting into the Norn Emissary, as well as give a little bit of screening here. This guy's at 1 health, may die. In retrospect, if he blows up, it's going to be doing damage. But what are you going to do? Maybe I just get you on the charge. Keeping the brigand here. Keep him on the command points. Got 6. Can't do sabotage. Base is 4 inches wide. Can't go on the non-home terrain features and sacrifice the point. So I'm just going to stay on the point.
Don't you just have to be within range of the terrain feature? Oh wow, it is close. I guess
we're calling it
just
as
enough.
not able to do it.
Wow. Okay, you did measure it. I was like, surely you can make that happen. And then this is not eligible because this is in his deployment zone.
Yep.
Partially. So
it's an unfortunate thing, but I'd rather take the 3 points guaranteed than give it up for the sabotage, I suppose. Knight Lancer, I decided to use Unrestrained Rage, which allows me to fall back, and I am eligible to shoot and declare a charge in the same turn that I fell back.
okay.
We'll go to shooting.
All right.
Shooting, starting with the Brigand onto the Norn Emissary right here.
This guy, right?
Yeah, just pump everything into him.
Sure.
Still within rapid fire range, so we'll do the 6 attacks with the Diabolus Heavy Stubber. 6. Look for 2s. 5 go through.
One of those is a 1.
Yep. 4 go through. And this is going to be 5 up. Or sorry, 6 up. Strength 5. Looks like 2 go through, no AP.
All right, 7 out of 2.
Oh! Ooh, 1 damage.
5 up in paint.
Ooh!
All right, so he's down to 9. The little
2,
dot.
looking for 2s here.
Ooh.
I'm going to command point reroll 1. Going down to 1.
Yeah.
All right, 2 go through. It's going to be strength 12, looking for 3s.
Mm-hmm.
Both go through at AP minus 4.
Saving on my 4-pin Vuln. Damage on this?
This is going to be D6 plus 4.
Yeah, I'm going to command point. Reroll this.
Yep.
Yes!
Nice.
I save it. Oh my gosh.
And then we have the Avenger Chain Talon, or Chain Cannon. 4, 7, 8, 12. All right, looking for 2s here. Take the 1 out. And strength 6, looking for 5s. You got 2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
At AP minus 1.
AP 1, saving out 3. 2 go through.
1 damage. A piece.
Take them both.
Down
to 7. Oh boy.
All right, and then the Knight Lancer will do the Certus Shock Lance on the Tyrannofex.
Okay.
6 dice. Looking for 3s here. No 6s. All right, this is going to be strength 6. Looking for 5s.
Only 2 hit?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
1 goes through.
AP?
No AP.
No AP. Oh, well, it goes through.
2 damage.
Okay. He's down to 6.
He's finally getting a little bit angry.
Yeah.
A little bit of Stampede raging you.
Down to 14 wounds. Now he's going to hit better.
Absolutely.
So thank you, I think.
Yeah, you want to make it a fight.
Just
you know,
a little
it's been
bit.
a stalemate, between us and that back row right there.
They're going to blow you up if I survive this charge.
All right, we'll go to charge. I think the only thing that's going to charge is the Lancer. He's going to charge both the Warrior and the Tyrannofex.
And you need a
8.
8. That'll do her. Yeah.
Dip my toe on that
Can
command point.
contest the point.
We'll do a tank shock
Oh,
for free. 4,
that's rude.
8, 12.
On
the Tyrannofex.
on the Tyrannofex. Of course.
Looking for 5s here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
4. Wow. Okay, so we're down to 10. Down to 10.
And we'll go to fight phase. Starting out with the fight, we'll do the Lancer into Tyrannofex with the Lance Strike profile.
Yes.
Any?
Always strike.
You got command points?
Unfortunately, no. I had to spend it on that reroll
Yeah.
for the invuln, which was worth it.
Yeah,
but,
for sure.
But it would be nice to have that vicious roar one more time.
Meow.
Meow.
I do have the Lance profile, so +1 to wound rolls.
Uh-huh.
And 1s are always misses. All right. Got 5 attacks here. Looking for 2s. Those all go through.
Okay.
Strength 20.
T12.
T12. So looking for 3s.
Yes.
Really just looking for 2s. Those all go through at AP -3. 5 at AP -3.
All right, saving on 5 here. Damage on these?
8.
Right, so I saved 2 of them. Even if I shrug 1 with my ability, I take 16 damage.
16 damage.
And I do not lash out. So the Tyrannofex goes down.
Meow.
Ooh, that's not good. That is not good.
That is going to be a good bring it down point.
Yeah, sure will. We'll do the Winged Hive Tyrant next.
Yeah.
5 Talons hitting on 2. Strength 7.
Yeah, 2 go through.
2 go through. AP2.
AP2, yeah.
Is that the rest of the cultists?
No, there's 1 left.
Oh no! I'm gonna use a command point reroll for free with his ability.
Sure.
There's the last one.
Dead.
Good. Okay, that clears that up. And then we got this Tyranid Warrior hitting on 3s. Okay, strength 5, looking for 6s, but he's in synapse, so 4, 5, 5.
5.
1, AP1.
AP1, looking for a 4.
All right, you're good.
All right, sweet. I got Bring It Down.
Yes.
Total wounds of the character of this model when it was destroyed were 20, 15?
No, it was, the Tyrannofex has 16.
2 points.
So 2 points for Bring It Down.
And I am going to be discarding Sabotage for a command point.
Okay. I'm going to go into Tyranids. Okay, I don't have my home objective anymore, but I do get a command point. So I score 3, 6 on primaries.
Yeah.
And my secondary objectives are no prisoners. Shaman enemy unit is destroyed. Get 2 points, up to 5. And assassination. Any characters?
Character.
Okay. Okay. So I do get 6 points for primaries. I'm going to go into my movement phase. All right. I'm going to actually ditch assassination for a command point, or spending a command point. Engage on all fronts.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is doable.
Yeah.
I have 3 out of 4 right now.
For sure.
Cool. Yeah. And I took some battle shock tests too off camera. Warrior passed and the Norn Emissary passed as well. Movement phase, I fell back with my warrior because he can fall back, shoot, and charge. I kept him where he's at so he can get that sweet, sweet feeling of pain. And then I moved to my Hive Tyrant just in range of the objective marker, but as far forward as possible for maybe a late game push. We'll see. So now we're going to go into the shooting phase, and we're going to start with the warrior on this lone cultist. 3 attacks, hitting on 4s. Okay.
Oof.
That's rough.
I wish it would have hit.
I know.
I could bring him back 2 command points.
Oh, really?
A full regiment, yeah, once it dies.
Oh, how many command points do you have?
3. It's 2. Once per battle.
That's icky.
I didn't have him at the time that
Is my Hive Tyrant within 36 inches of this wounded wardog?
Oh, yeah.
This
Oh,
guy?
yeah, that
Carnivore?
for sure. Yep.
Yeah. All right, we'll shoot the venom cannon into him. D3 shots.
Nice.
It's cocked. 2 shots. Hitting on 2s. 2 hits, strength 9, looking for 5s. 1 wound.
1 wound, AP?
AP is, I believe it's 3. AP 2.
AP 2, looking for 5.
That's good. All right, the Norn Emissary. We're going to do the Neural Lance on that carnivore.
Yeah.
Both hit. Strength 12. Both wound. AP 3.
AP 3, looking for 5. Yeah, go through.
4 damage. 4 damage.
Do I blow up?
Delta.
Demise. Oh, I do.
Yes!
D3. 1.
1.
8.
Down to 8. Okay. We have an explosive situation here.
I knew what was going to happen. I called it out last round. You guys saw.
You saw. You saw.
You heard.
Okay. Charge phase. Really? You got to bring back a whole unit
Whole unit. In reserves.
in reserves.
Yeah.
I don't like that. But if I kill him, I get victory points.
Yeah.
So we're going to see if the warrior
A heroic charge.
can make a charge. It looks like an 11.
Well, 11. Here we go.
Can I do it? Nope. Okay.
Oh, a critical miss. That's what
Yeah.
we call it.
That's not happening. That's me. That's my turn. I do score
A gauge on all fronts, right?
no prisoners for 2 because I killed 1.
Yeah.
And a gauge in all fronts. That is worth 2.
3 table quarters.
All right, so at the end of 3, the score is 33 Ben to my 28. I'm catching up, still down though, and it's not looking very good for me, but we'll see what happens. Battle round 4 and 5.
Command phase clocking up to 4 command points.
1 for me.
Unfortunately, Sam didn't kill the cultist, so I'm rolling for it. 7 right here on Battle Shock. He is good.
Good.
He's going to be holding your back objective. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, we'll see.
What else do I got? He's at higher than full strength and that one, so we're all good there.
Going into movement next.
My hulking behemoth right here. See, this is the thing. It's like charging forward, really no enemies left. I want to get this 420 point model back into the mix, and my prime target right here is this Norn Emissary. However, this beautiful piece of terrain is blocking me.
If you want to see how I made this terrain, check out this video right here.
Absolutely. It's a good short video, but long enough to tell you how to do it.
Yes.
And up to this scale. It looks great. I love the water damage and really the texture that you got off all
you.
these guys.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out. Good stuff.
Still want to hold objectives, of which I have 3, 6, 9, because I don't hold my home objective. So on the command phase, scoring 9 victory points. This Norn Emissary, I think he wants to stay here. He gets so many benefits off that. What's the range on his weapons again?
Like 18.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it benefits me to keep my brigand within range there too, for meltas and everything and rapid fire range. So we're gonna start with movement right here. I do have towering, super heavy walker. I can move over this guy. I can move 14 with a pivot. It's probably going to be 12.
Pivot.
So it's going to just be a gentle... that. Cultist will advance.
Ooh.
2 for 8. I might be giving up this point.
I do not hold it.
I don't think I hold it either.
Right? Yeah. I stupidly... I assumed I wasn't going to live this long.
I'm on
and
it.
I moved out of range. That's unfortunate.
Very
Unfortunate.
I think that's going to be it for movement.
What about this guy down here?
He's holding a point. You hate wrapping up 140 points on a point, but a point's a point.
In a game like this where we each have like 5 models.
Yeah. So that's going to be it for movement. Going into shooting, brigand, into this Norn Emissary. All of it. You know the deal. It's going to be 6 attacks on the Diabolus Snubber. 2s to hit. 6s to wound. 1 goes through, no AP.
Saved.
Nice. We got the Demon Breath Spear, 2. Looking for 2s. Yeah, spend the command point.
Ooh.
Down to 3. Goes through 2. Strength 12, looking for 3s. 1 goes through, AP -4.
-4, looking for 4 here. Oh, I fail it. Do I spend my command point? Yes, I think I do.
Yeah.
Let's try to get that again on a 4. No!
This is D6 +4.
Okay.
7. You get your feel no pains, right?
Yes. 5 up, feel no pain. I shrug 1 of them.
1 saves you.
Oh my gosh, down to 1 wound.
Down to 1. And then we
Yikes.
have the Avenger Chain Cannon with 12.
Oh no. Oh no.
Looking for 2s here. Taking the 1 out. Strength 6, looking for 4s, or 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4.
AP on these?
1.
AP 1. All right, so saving on a 3. And I saved them all.
Absolutely, yep. The Knight Lancer will jab into the Warrior.
Oh, okay.
3 go through, no AP.
No AP. Saving on a 4. 2 go through.
2 damage each, 4 damage total.
All right. Warrior's dead.
That'll be it for shooting.
Okay.
Charge. No charges.
No charges.
I didn't even draw my secondaries here.
Yeah, what'd you
Everybody
even
right
get?
here. Call the Horde and Mark for Death.
Call the Horde goes away. You can't score that one, right?
Gotcha. Yeah. There are no enemy. Yep.
Mark for Death, so I have to pick 3. I guess it's my Warrior, my Emissary, and the Hive Tyrant.
So I got 1.
Yeah.
And then extend battle lines. You control 1 or more objectives within your deployment zone and 1 or more objectives within no man's land. Or you only have 1 unit on the battlefield, so I'm not going to be scoring that.
Yeah.
So yeah, so
5 points for that?
5 points for that.
Wow, that's an easy 5 points.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
I think I'll keep extend battle lines though.
Yeah. And then on primaries, you scored?
3, 6, 9.
Yes, 9. Okay. Big 14 points on this turn. You scored.
Ooh, it's almost like round 2.
Almost, yeah. All right, so now we're going to go into my turn 4. Starting with secondaries. Bring it down. And march for death.
Knight Lancer, Brigand, Carnivore.
Okay. And then, did you discarded this?
No, I'm keeping
You're
it.
keeping it, okay. All right, I get a command point. I'm going to score... Oh, I have to Battle Shock test my Norn Emissary over there. He's good.
Yeah.
I score 3 points.
3, 6.
6 points. Yep. And now I'm going to go into movement. All right, movement is complete. I moved my Norn Emissary a little bit. He's just within 18 inches to get a line onto this Lancer with his Neurolance. I moved up my Winged Tyrant. So I need to hurt him, but not kill him in shooting, and then finish him in the charge.
Yeah, that combo between Bring It Down and Mark for Death on this guy is going to get net Sam 8 points alone.
If I can kill him. If I can kill him.
And he's hoping not on the shooting phase so that he can get up there and, you know,
Take
he's
the point.
Sacrificing 3 points here, but he wants to get here.
Exactly. Yeah.
it up,
I'm trying to do my best here, even though I only got 2 models that are not doing too well, but I want to try to make it as tight of a game as possible.
Hey, they're still scary.
Yeah.
They're hungry.
We'll start shooting
Yeah.
with the Winged Tyrant, and we're going to do the Heavy Venom Cannon into that Wardog.
Yep.
D3 shots. 3 shots, hitting on 2s. All hit. Strength 9. 2 wounds. Okay, well, it's only 3 damage, so 2 AP.
2 AP, looking for 5s. Yeah, they're going
That's
through.
actually ideal. You take
Down to 2,
Yeah.
3 each.
3 each.
Down to 2.
The Norn Emissary is going to fire the Neuro Lance. Unfortunately, I'm out of melter range on your Knight Lancer. I'm -1 to hit because I'm really diminished. However, I'm +1 to hit because I'm hurt.
Yep.
So that back to hitting on 2s, and I'm also going to be +1 to wound.
Nice.
So we are hitting on 2s. Both hit. Strength 12 to T12. So 4 is down to 3. I hate to see it.
No rerolls while you're on the objective, or
Yeah,
innate?
I'll re-roll one of those for a CP.
Yep. Oof.
Wow. Okay.
Don't worry, my lumbering giant's probably not going to get to you. So
Wow. And then charge phase.
yeah, charge.
We're gonna charge into there. I got a 7. Is that close enough?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, you only need a 6.
Yeah. Okay.
You want to be in the back?
Yeah. We'll do the tank shock for free with his ability to reduce his stratagem.
Gotcha.
The Tyranid tank shock is not actual tank shock. It's called like thunderous charge or something.
Yeah.
Looking for 4s. Oh, that'll do it.
Does he blow up? He does.
And that'll do it.
That is D3. 2.
I'll take it, I guess. I go down to 8 wounds on the Tyrant. So that kind of hurt, but also that was good.
That was good. That's almost exactly what you wanted to happen.
Almost. I did want to do some damage here. He's down to 15. All right, well, I did score Bring It Down for 2.
2. Yep.
And Marked for Death for 5.
Which he was for 5. So 7 there.
7 points there. And let's take a look at the score. Ooh, it's getting close still. It's a 6-point game, 47 to 41, going into battle round 5.
Up to 3 command points.
I get 1. This is this is close.
And this is going to be behind enemy lines. Very good for me.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And speaking of battle shock tests, my cultist over there will be using Insane Bravery.
Oh, you dirty dog.
Going down to 1. This is important. It is worth the points.
So you're going to score that 3 points?
To do it, yes.
Yeah.
So I control 2. It's going to be 6.
Oh, where's this? Oh, yeah. This one.
Yeah. One that hasn't done anything.
6 points. Yeah. The model I forgot about. He just sat there. The finger up his bum.
The cultist is going to be moving 6. Try to get out of line of sight. Probably not going to, though. Oh, yeah. That Winged Prime can definitely still see him. He's running away, though. Knight Lancer got a movement of 14. I do have to pivot, so I'm going to be sacrificing 2 inches of movement to get up to 12. Coming around the bend. Good Asteroid Galaxy Tour song. All right, and then you know what? I was inspired by your move to come off my home objective here. I think I'm going to come off that objective right there. We're going to have another fight.
Okay.
Let's see what this Winged Prime can do.
Yeah.
There's going to be 14 movement right here. Let's get him right there. All right. I believe that is going to be end of movement.
Okay.
We'll go into shooting phase.
Oh, boy.
Certus Knight with the lance on the Norn Emissary.
Yes.
No, I will not be shooting.
Oh.
I will be shooting with the Diabolus Stubbers, though, on the Winged Prime.
Uh-huh.
It's going to be 6. He's within a rapid-fire range. Looking for 3s here because of the carnivore profile. 4 go through. This is going to be strength 5.
T9, so
T9.
5.
5s. None.
Nothing. Wow.
We'll go directly into charge phase.
You're not going to shoot the lance?
No.
Why not?
You're at 1. I'm not going to... I want to be on this point.
I see what you're doing. Yeah.
Bro move.
Bro move.
All right, I got 1 command point here, so I can re-roll. I can naturally re-roll charge rolls with the carnivore. Let's do this charge. This is an important one, so here we go. A 5.
Ooh. I don't think that's it.
I don't think it is either. Yeah, it looks like I need at least... Oh my god, I need a 7.
Oh.
So we're we're gonna command point re-roll.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll the same dice.
Oh.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Does not work.
No.
Middle one.
Oh.
Natural re-roll here.
6.
7?
7, that'll do it.
Come up and rub your buns.
Wow. I can't believe you missed that charge. Dude.
That's why you never re-roll the same dice.
And you did. I don't know why you did.
All right. We're going to do the Reaper Chain Talon Strike.
I'm going to use the free CP to -1 to hit, take a battle shock test.
Okay. Looking for 7.
You're good.
Go
All
through.
right, so just
11.
-1 to hit.
-1 to hit. All right. This is going to be 6 attacks right here. Looking for 3s because it's +1. Natural's 2. 3s. Oh, dear. That is going to be 2 going through. Strength 10.
T9.
T9, looking for 3s. 1 goes through.
AP?
3.
AP 3. I think I have an Involved on this guy.
Yeah, seems right.
I don't use the Winged that much. I know he's a little
Probably got like a 4 up.
fragile, and yeah, he's got a 4 up. Okay, he's good.
Voila.
All right, so fighting back with the Hive Tyrant. 5 Tyrant Talons, hitting on 2s. Strength 7, looking for 5s, but because I'm in my own synapse range, looking for 4s. 2. AP 2.
AP 2.
Damage 2.
Looking for 5s. 1 goes through.
Okay.
For 2
2
damage,
yeah.
down to 10.
Down to 10. Oh my.
I will be behind enemy lines for
Yes.
3 points.
3 points.
So I'll discard the extended battle lines for a command point.
Very good. All right. Last turn of the game for me. I score at the end of my turn for primaries.
For sure. OC on the...
Oh, yes. Good point. I'm OC3.
OC 8.
Okay, so you have the center currently. Interesting.
So you got to kill me.
Yes. I get a command point. What are my secondaries? Sabotage and area denial. Oh, from the center. If I hold the center and deny you from the center, I can score some buku points there.
Yeah, absolutely.
That might win me the game.
You got 2 command points if you want to get rid of sabotage to potentially boost you up, but you got to think what is in your deck still, right?
Yeah, I think I will. That's a good point. I will ditch sabotage for spending a command point. And I get cleanse.
Ooh. Well,
It's just as bad.
Yeah.
So, no, nothing gained, nothing ventured.
But I mean, so if you put your shots into here, you fight, maybe cleanse here, but you might need that firepower.
Well, I can't shoot because I have blast with the venom cannon. So I have to kill you in melee, which isn't going to happen, which means I have to move him off the point. I have to do some math hammering. Hang on.
Yeah.
All right, well, we think I know how this is going to go, but we'll play it out. Norn Emissary is going to shoot into here.
Yeah. Carnivore.
Yeah. 2 shots hitting on 3s. +1, -2.
Yep.
Whatever. We'll spend command point.
Oh, the same dice.
Yeah. Winning on 3s here. Just 1.
1 AP.
This is AP high.
Gonna roll for
AP
5.
3.
Yeah, you got it.
D6 damage. 2 damage.
2 going down to 8.
That's not what I wanted to see.
Yeah.
I guess Winged Prime is going to shoot into your Night Lancer.
You got it.
2 shots. Actually, no, we'll shoot into this guy.
Yeah.
Because screw it.
Yeah, you can see him.
Hits. And does not move.
Oh, the cultist!
I know.
Not born to die. Damned, but not born to die.
Yeah. Charge phase, not charging. Fight phase.
Fight phase. Yeah, I'll fight back. It's going to be the Slaughter Claw this time, baby.
Yeah.
I took it easy on you last
I'll
time.
roar. I'll roar at you
roar.
for free.
Taking a battle shock.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I can just still do it. Yeah.
7 is good.
You're good. You're still -1 to hit, though.
-1 to hit. So I'm looking for 3s here. 6 dice. 3s. 2.
Wow.
Oof. All right. Strength 12.
T9.
Looking for 3s. 2 go through at AP -3.
Saves my invulns.
Nice.
Slap him back.
Yeah.
5 attacks. These all need to go through.
Yeah, yeah.
Much.
Well, at least
Or just
four of them. Four of them, yeah.
Hitting on 2s.
Nice. T10.
Looking for 4s. Nope. 2 go through.
2 go through.
AP2.
AP2. This is 5s. 2 go through. 4 damage.
Yep, 4
down
damage.
to 4.
Down to 4. And this is how it ends, folks.
I'm OC 8.
I did not, unfortunately, deny the area center for my bonus points.
You do at the end, score 3.
I score 3 for primaries, and let's take a look at that final game score. Final score is 56-49. Ben takes the lead after holding it all game, although I did come close a few rounds. Got a little closer towards the end. Wow, that was crazy. A lot of fun, Ben.
Absolutely. Hey, there's
Good game.
a lot to be said about a flashy start, but you know, it's all about going to round 5. If you, I mean, in this, we had limited model sizes. You know, we had a lot of staying power. Carnivore up there didn't do a whole lot. Lancer, you know, obviously did a lot just going into the middle and coming up to your deployment zone, but really didn't do anything rounds 4 or 5.
Yeah.
This Norn Emissary right here did a lot. I would have loved to see the Assimilator do a little bit more, but
Yeah.
kind of got wiped out.
That was a sad thing to do. I learned a lesson, you know. He's good, but not that good.
Yeah, I mean, I think the game would have been completely different, you know, had you have, you know, gone the other way
It
around.
forced you to split 2 ways
Yeah.
instead of just kind of going up the center.
For sure.
I agree.
I mean, in 1-to-1 combat, we saw it over here. I mean, these emissaries can take out a knight kind of no problem.
I could have assimilated this point for the super OC and just camped here and camped there.
Yeah.
And then
Just totally ignoring this.
just ignoring the Lancer the whole time. I think I got caught up in trying to kill that Lancer. And had my Tyrannofex gotten some of those shots off and you failed some of those saves, it would have been a different story. But then again, you know, you really slapped him down and we stayed tied up for very long. I was pretty happy about that.
For sure.
Yeah, these 1,000-point games are interesting, especially 1,000-point games with low model counts like this. Really interesting. Every little move is so important, and every little failed dice roll just has a huge impact and makes these games really exciting.
Yeah, it's definitely the exponentiation of errors. You know? It's like the more it happens,
exactly,
the more it goes off the rails. But yeah, I really enjoyed it, and you know, going against the, you know, the Stampede,
the Crusher Stampede.
Yeah, I was a little bit put at rest on the way here. I was like, okay, we're gonna get locked up in melee. You know, just like playing an Adepticon with you and using this Lancer was boom or bust, you know, and you hate going against armies that have a lot of lethal hits and, you know, devastating wounds. It usually gets wiped off the board, but I'm glad it lasted to round 5.
The whole game.
Yeah, right?
And above half strength, too.
Above half strength.
That's a first for you.
For sure.
So we can christen him. He's blessed.
Good game, though.
Yeah, very good game. Well, I hope you liked watching this battle report, and we'll hope to have some more on the channel soon. I got some other videos in the works as well. But yeah, so if you like this kind of stuff and you want to support us, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and if you feel so inclined, we do have a line of merch, some cool t-shirts with the Big Nerds Wargaming logo on them. Check that out. There's a link in our channel page or in the description below. And stay tuned for videos. They're usually bi-weekly, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye. Say bye, Ben.
See you, nerds.